This current is exponentially faster and more powerful than any of the natural occurring ones to which we are accustomed to. So much is so, in fact, that the ethereal conversion of the physical form is not a prerequisite for traversal. If you are concerned about side effects, such as etherical sickness, you needn't be. You should emerge at your destination hale and whole, in theory. At the very least, I can assure you that it is safer than the experimental aetherite you used to reach Radzaton. Oh, God. Thank you for gifting subs. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate it so much. And last but not least, right?
The Ark is missing one last but very crucial component before we ready take off. It should be arriving shortly.
All present and accounted for. Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder. But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
Come on, Nero, say something.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
I will.
So, have you thought of a name?
A name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisoix not fought to protect this world, and in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home. I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The starship Ragnarok.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it.
So, yeah, I figured that was going to be the thing with creation.
A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrits' magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed!
I wonder.
While Heidelin gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
That is a valid concern.
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Okay, hold on a second, Livingway. Yeah, exactly, hold on.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you.
I love you, Sorlon. You're always a good guy.
When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
I'm really happy about this.
May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
This is really it. Wait, is Sleeping Away still the pilot? Ah. Is there anything different they all have to say? Mother, Father, Grandfather, we will save the star and return home, I promise. The Ragnarok. Then thus Grandfather's legacy lives on. We mustn't waste any more time. Let's board and sit for Ultima Thule. Venturing quite literally into the unknown. We have to be ready for anything. As I said before, whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. done summoning as it was intended. I never dared to consider they could be invoked without the danger of tampering. Change has come quickly to the star, and greater change yet awaits in the days to come. All the more reason we must not fail.
I am most grateful for Will's fund and would believe have devised a contingency should the need to flee arise, though I pray I shall not. We must needs strive for victory to the last, that Aetherius and her people survive, and that her champions return home without exception. Justinian. I'd rather not spend any longer mulling over the strategy. None of us are strangers to despair. If that is the source of her power, we are ready for it.
Thank you, glad you guys like the voices. Let me do this, because this should help out a little bit. Putting this down to 80 until we get to like actual things. That should help with like bouncing out audio stuff.
So the stage is set. I can but hope that we are prepared to play our part when we arrive at Ultima Thule. The key, I suspect, may lie with Heidelin's parting message to us. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goes one, so goes the other. Knowing Midian wields the power of despair, we must bring to bear hope in equal measure.
The Ragnarok is a collaborative effort in every sense. The culmination of knowledge from the world's greatest minds. But both past and present, without question, the greatest ship we've ever built.
The world cannot end now. Well, we've just scratched the surface of the Loper, its technology and know-how. So run along now, and do what it is you vaunted heroes do best. The world shall tremble before my genius soon enough, assuming you'll be able to prevent destruction, that is.
I have to remember to thank you in Tartaru for timely provisions of food and drink. Porter Wedge would be losing since he's given up from all that exhaustion otherwise. But now the rest is up to you. Come back safe, alright?
You haven't forgotten anything, have you? No repairs or commissions? A delivery from retainers, perhaps? No? Well, that's nothing else. Have a safe journey. I don't feel like I should look here, but let me see what this one. Staring intently at the Ark.
¿Qué? Hola. ¿Qué pasó?
First the great exodus, and now this. It seems there's no end to our work. In truth, more than a few gleaners were distressed to learn. Oh, okay, yeah, already, this is all the same stuff. Okay, cool. These are all the same then on this side. Okay, cool. Oh.
Aliens will not be joining us, I'm afraid. She could not come to bear watch our children embark on so perilous a mission. Make no mistake, I feel the same. I cannot tell you how many times I had to step away from my duties, so distracted by my thoughts, all the ways I could go wrong. Even now, a part of me wants to drag them away and forbid. Well, although they would listen, so I will see them off with pride in my heart, and a prayer on my lips. For my children, and for this star they love so dearly, you must prevail.
What? I literally just did that, Michael. Okay, let me do this. I'm just gonna adjust the audio here because I can't keep messing with this constantly. I will lower the BGM just a little bit more. Because I want people to hear the voices and stuff like that. Alright, that's better? Is that better? Well, since we had to stall for a moment. Hold on a second. Might as well just do this because we have a studio in front of us. Really quick, let me just get this out of my system. This is for Estinian. Estinian! 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 Fuck yeah! Going to space and slaying all them evil people. Estinian! Fuck yeah! He doesn't take showers, he bathes in just blood. He doesn't slay dragons anymore. I can't fucking say anything. I was gonna say slays dragons, but he doesn't do that anymore. Anyways, cool. Stalled for like a second so I can stretch. Alright, let's move on. Time to continue on and forge ahead. Alright. Let's do this. I have that suit. Alright, oh, and yeah, let me turn off the things. I have to turn off my, whoever just DM'd me, I am not looking at DMs right now. I have that all blocked off for only event because I was suggested to turn off that off, so I don't know what the DMs are saying right now. So I'm not trying to see any spoilers. So I'm gonna continue on. If you want to give something, you can nail it.
Ah, well, if you come this way, I will direct you to the bridge.
Upon boarding, the several cutscenes will... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh no. Sleeping Way, our pilot.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
It's incredible.
Agreed.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me? The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site.
The 14th phase of the plan, huh?
The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burned out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
Okay, Mapping Way. Okay. Oh, come on. I kind of want to do it. I want to do it. I'm sorry, Alphino. But the Star Wars fan in me is making me want to do this. Onward! Let's go!
Engage!
Engage!
Oh, I love that. Oh, that looks so cool. Wait, okay. Frit? Titan? Come on, where is he? Where is he? King Muggle-Mug, baby! King Muggle-Mug!
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
Yeah!
So come, let us
revel!
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Hyperspace? It's hyperspace, dude! It is hyperspace. Oh my god.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even.
Glad to see you're awake.
Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
Okay, I love Sleeping Away's voice.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
Alright, let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any.
That's not very comforting.
But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit.
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
That can't be good.
Greetings.
Oh. Oh, okay, dude.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Meteon.
So this is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters?
Oh, no.
I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
Jesus.
Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
Oh, thank good.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours.
Oh, God!
Suffocated.
Oh!
Extinguished now.
That scared the crap out of me. Oh!
I can't breathe.
Jesus Christ.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
By the Fury.
Thancred?
No.
Meteion has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination. This is Ultima Thule.
Where is Thancred?
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this.
From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all readings are within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look. Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
Oh, God, dude, that... God.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End. In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell. So, let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
I think I might know what this might be. I think I know what world this is. I don't know the name of it, but I think I know. Only because of that thing that they showed, that dead or petrified? Maybe. I think this is the world that Midgard Sormer fled from. And I only say that because I saw that petrified dragon, but maybe I'm wrong because there's a dragon right there too. I guess we'll find out. God. If Milion should strike down again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we are supposed to oppose her.
We are clearly no match for Medion, yet we survived unscathed. But how? It is as Livingway said. I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong.
Didst thou witness what became of Thancred? So quickly was I overcome by Meteon's malevolence when I saw naught of their altercation.
It's so dark, I can barely see anything.
Augustinian. There is a dizzying, disorienting feeling about this place. As if I could lose my footing at any moment. We must be careful.
Is he a Pokemon? Yes.
guarantee it will be of any help if these strange surrounds, but I've readied a provision note in case of emergencies. Of course, if you encounter any...
You know, I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna hurt my folk.
Of course, if you encounter any real danger out here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once.
Unto the heavens. Are you ready to do the Skaldmog? Of course, Skaldmog's always ready. A strange new world. A strange new world. Try as he might, Alphino can find no sign of Thangrid.
We're very fortunate this place can support life. Albeit barely. I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of the air, but never mind that. We must find Thangrid. Let us begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems a good direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another.
We're whalers of the moon. We carry... Oh, we're not on the moon. What am I saying? Never mind. Yeah. Dragon. Yep, I'm having a very strong feeling I was right. Oh. Not petrified dragon. No, that one's petrified. Stellar dragon. Oh! Excuse me! Yo, I was just trying to look for my friend Thancred. If you don't mind. If you just don't mind, I was just looking for my friend Thancred. Thank you! Dragon. God, this music. It had some moments of like steadiness, and then it sounded like a little broken. The ruins. But what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, anything. What did you find?
I've seen no one else in this barren wasteland, do you? Then why do I feel like we're not alone?
There's a dragon right there, I'll say.
Like there's another presence with us. Something dark and mournful. Look here. This part is relatively intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it's man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceive of them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before somewhere. This pattern. There is a structure here in front of me. Yes, a tower of some sort, partially melted. In a strange twist of fate, it seems our perception of this place is not so different as it would be elsewhere. The world as I used to see it, it feels as though I am dreaming while awake. There is more than a faded memory Medion led us to believe.
No. It cannot. The remains have long since turned to ash, and yet they retain their form. I have to be sure. This metallic pillar has been partially melted, like sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Could it? No. Oh my God. Oh, whoa. The planet, that would make sense. At first, with some of the design stuff, I thought, could this possibly be Elpis, maybe? Maybe Medium returned back to Elpis. But that wouldn't make too much sense, because the planet. The music really matches his own. It's just so somber and distorted. Sitting. I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Besides, the light from the ship is all shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know it. But what can I tell? What I can tell is we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Thank you, Estinian. Were you able to find anything? As I feared, there's no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as I can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. Could it be that dragon? I think I might. I felt it. I think I might see something over there. No. I felt it too. I felt it when I was over there near that thing.
Huh? Oh, that just gave me like a chill. I know this is a game and everything, but like, that just, oh my god, that just gave me a chill down my spine. Just reminded me of like some stuff that happened before when I was like, when we saw, I thought I saw something, my friend didn't see it like that. But that's a story for another time. Oh my god, what do you mean you don't see it?
Before I jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We've only found more questions, and we are in desperate need of answers.
There's a far stretch of the terrain from the ship's port side that we've yet to explore.
Then let us try searching there then.
Johan, a word, before we join the others.
If they can't see you, I can't see you either. You can't hurt me. He's trying to hurt me! Can you not, Dragon? I'm trying to do MSQ.
Stian, you see them too, don't you? The dragons. As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgard Soma and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Aetheris? But it leaves such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons as they can see as well. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death, anguish. What happened to them? I wonder.
I'm feeling pretty confident that that planet above is gotta be Midgard Sormer's planet. This is starting to feel more like Dark Souls right now, man, with the way some of these dragons look.
Dragons. 'Tis true they are not one of our world, but to find them in a prison of despair.
Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be possible.
My sight may have been restored after a fashion, but I fear what I see cannot be trusted. If it is as if Midian herself has etched these images upon my heart, I doubt not that such a feat is within her power, given that she has constructed the sanctuary herself. Look at there. Are those ghosts, do you think?
Just when I thought, like, what else could they throw at us? Ghost space dragons. Who would have thought? What do we have? Space dragons. No. Ghost space dragons. I love it. I'm all for it.
It's... Stydian. It seems these dragons have succumbed completely to the darkness of this place, meaning the others should see them as well.
Dragons? Here?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
You stay there, tell me where Thancred is, and don't do that neck-cracking thing ever again.
A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
Does Alpha no not see the planet either?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not?
What?
Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words. Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
Thancred.
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
His will was strong enough to reshape Ultima Thule that we might survive. That I might see again. His sacrifice must not be wasted. I understand that why the Liberator was surprised to find this environment that could sustain life. There, but for Thancred's sacrifice. Can't really be gone, can he? Meteon herself said his soul persists is the reason that we are still breathing. So then, maybe. It's hard to believe that Thancred was able to overcome Meteon's will. Yet here we are, or that the price for his victory had been so high. It's true. I had how we to defeat an enemy that we cannot attack. On burdened wings. Despite Meteon's words, Urianger cannot accept his comrade is gone. A soul without a body, a form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, we existed in a similar state when residing in the First. The circumstances are rather more dire than that. 'Tis true, but I choose to believe that he is not forever lost to us.
Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it, and ascertain the nature of this realm, that we might confront and defeat Meteion. Justinian, Johann, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhap they can enlighten us.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine. I would ask that the rest of you survey these surrounds. If there is a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it.
Very well. We can reconvene here when everyone here has finished. Meteion said these dragons are shadow and shade, from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not like to be amenable to company, let alone conversation, so please be careful.
Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may.
That was something on the bingo card I didn't want to happen.
Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch, and wait, and end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Omna, the crater of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will. I shall remain.
So this has to be it. That is the planet of Midgard Sonn. This place just weighs so heavy.
Beyond the distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were proud and noble races, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Mental monstrosities of black and silver. No bonds of blood did they share. No conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat. Never had we known such shame. Still now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. A visitor? Not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame? Oh, how we would adore thee. Alas, with time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee to leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. This place is just full of so much pain. They had you led here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes, and the proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground, or was. I've seen similar on Netheris. Midgard Soma's kind must once have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Vitra said his father was driven from the ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let us have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. The body has come to decompose. The gelatinous half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. Gingerly lifted a large egg from the vicious mire. You peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return
to the egg to its resting place. A murky liquid has pooled inside this eggshell. Noxious photo art is indicative of contamination. This egg appears to have been broken from inside out. Perhaps the dragon net within sight succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonet was indeed hatched, there is no sign of it here, or its sire, for that matter. We should look for them. You stop with the cliff tops, and I'll search the plains. Dragon. The boisterous howling hath been quieted by thy hand, I presume. Is everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon, or something resembling one. I see. I see what's happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps some eggs within Almnal are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, the beast thou hast slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it was. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure. A testament to our shame. Explain. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. But in the end, the invaders were victorious.
Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild a futile effort. In purest soil replete with aether did we once cultivate our nesting grounds. But our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch emerged as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to the other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers. And the arrival of dragons incited contests of supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won, they too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle now we choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. Sorry. I get a little too into the acting sometimes. Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. I honestly would be lying to all of you if I told you that I'm feeling strong right now. I'm fine in the sense of like mentally, it's just like it just weighs my chest feels really heavy from this place. It's the music and the atmosphere itself. It's almost like I can feel it. It's like you're in a room where gravity just feels 10 times its normal self. And I'm just trying to move. A test of will. The bereaved dragon has fallen silent, leaving Estinian to sigh with frustration.
to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until the time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed, a pain I understand, and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others want to hear what we've learned. Come.
But no, I want to explore. I could teleport, but I want to explore this a little bit as we're here. Such a funny saying. You know, since my time in, like, what, Stormblood, all I kept hearing was everyone say forge ahead. Never have those words ever meant so much more than now. I chanced to gain an audience with several dragons ere we returned. Though I expect their tales much the same as you've heard.
We would hear that the dragons had to share with you, even if it's no different from what they told Urianje. It would have value.
Did your exploration prove eventful? Converse with any dragons? Good to see you made it back in one piece. The more I see of this place, the more bewildering it becomes. Oh.
With luck, we have learned something to help us with devise a plan of action.
Were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Johann. Estinian. Why can't I shake this feeling? There's nothing even going on. Why am I feeling like this? Thank you, Johann. Thank you, Stydian. As for our part, I believe that we are more accurately aware of what confines them for. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if we might be able to find a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found.
There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere?
I consider that, and so I try throwing a stone onto the potential platform to judge its integrity. But it never reached its mark. As it crossed as an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of this island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. It would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside the space is as it appears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Lubberits to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it's too risky to attempt flying into another island.
What Midian told us, though, the emotions dictate reality here. It might be the key. I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is, we've no way forward.
At present, aye. If it is indeed an emotion that governs this island, perhaps it's not Meteion, but the dragons that hold us here. They tire of the conflict, and they have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there's no way for the dragons or anyone here on the island to advance.
A sound theory, disheartening though it may seem.
If that is the case, then if that is the case, what recourse do we have? They're not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning built on the history of turmoil and strife, without irrefutable proof of the future is not as bleak as they believe to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Midian meant to unmake us then, and there on the Ragnarok, she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshapes it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again, in like manner, but overpowering the prevailing emotions.
"'Twas Ultima Thule's architect, Meteion herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them, as much, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most. Potent enough mayhap to dictate the course for the others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen their tone and timbre alone, threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against calcifying heart. But mayhap one of you will fare better. Then I shall guide thee. Then I shall guide thee. Al-End, they call him, in the dragon tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water.
Well, what we'd lose? Let's get going.
Forge ahead.
forge ahead.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Our pride is crushed, and our souls corrupted. The winds are stilled, and the heavens offer no comfort. There is nothing left for our kind. Our long lives a curse as we wait the end. Still as stone we shall become.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the Expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Kin on another star. And yet, upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
It matter not whither we fly. Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retribution's wheel turn. And so, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him.
Justinian.
Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Justinian!
Stay back!
We tire of war. We tire of turmoil. Dignity tarnished. Crimson stained. Misery. Our shame. Too much to bear. Release us from war. From life.
I see. Theirs is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No! Not Justinian too!
There's a wind.
He's opened the way for us. Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
Oh, Alphino.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
I didn't think... Not like this. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I need to, I'm gonna go wash my face really quick.